Hey guys, welcome back to another episode on The Avenue Show. It's your host, KB.
And I'm Jeremiah Chucker.
And, wait.
What's up?
Oh, it seems like someone's at my door.
You want to check it out?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, be right back, guys.
Dude, what the heck? I didn't invite anybody to my house.
Let's go.
This is crazy, man. What the heck? Dude, did you invite somebody to my house?
It's your house, bro. I don't know.
What the heck? What are you guys doing here? It's a very special episode because we're going to be talking about a lot of things. We want to share a lot of big announcements, a lot of new changes that we're going to be making to the show. We've been teasing about it all over our socials.
Hey, follow the socials, guys. We got Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, MySpace, even Tumblr. Follow us, everything in the description below.
That's right, guys. And with that being said, one of the things that we've been teasing about a lot on our socials is that we were going to bring 2 new members on the team. Right. And as you can see...
And we delivered.
Here they are. But before we get into that, like I said, we'll be covering all of that in today's episode. So, ride with us. You guys might actually be wondering, why are these 2 people here?
Right.
And that's because they are our newest members on the Avenue Show.
We appreciate you all.
And you guys probably have, you guys probably recognize who this person is. We've had him on a previous episode, which was the Valentine's Day episode.
Go check it out.
Our boy, Cesar. Cesar, so good to have you, man. How you been?
How you doing?
Thank you for having me back. I feel good. I feel great to be part of the team.
My guy. And that's why we wanted to bring you onto the team, because we felt like your energy, your spirit, just that drive, man. We know that a lot of people really liked you on the show, and we just wanted to bring you back, but just full time,
A new role.
Exactly. But yes, we had an amazing time with Cesar, and we just had to bring him back on the show. But then, who the heck is this guy?
Well, my name is Christian Chamorro. I am currently 21 years of age. Just a little background about me. I'm currently a college student at the University of North Texas. If you guys want to put the logo right here.
Yeah, exactly. UNT.
So, I'm majoring in communications with actually 3 minors: marketing, social sciences, and Spanish. Don't ask me why. My advisor just said it was a good idea. It would look good on a resume. So I was like, okay, why not?
Speaking about Spanish, Christian is actually Colombian.
Hey, parceros, mis parceros, si están viendo, ya tú sabes. Hola familia, si están viendo eso, Dios los bendiga, los quiero mucho, los extraño, nos vemos pronto.
I have no idea what he just said.
I speak Spanish.
Anyways, so me and Christian go way back.
Yeah.
Me and Christian, we actually we know each other from college. We actually what was it, freshman year?
Yeah, freshman year. It was like earth science or world geography. Our professor was really pretty.
She was smoking hot. I'm sorry. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So me and Christian, we go way back, man. Not as much as me and Cesar. We know each other since diapers. One of the reasons why we actually brought Christian onto our team is because we really value variety. As you can tell, I am Cuban. Jeremiah is Indian, Cesar is Peruvian, and my boy over here, Christian, is Colombian. So we obviously have different perspectives of life. We're all Hispanic, well, besides Jerry over here. But we really want to bring Christian on the show just because of that variety. And, we're obviously going to talk about how, what really brings them, why did they really want to join our team?
What does the Avenues mean to them?
Yeah, and what does it mean to them, and what does it mean to us? But without further ado, let's start with Christian. Christian, why did you accept our invitation to actually be part of the show?
Well, for starters, this is a new experience for me. Being a part of a show, being a part of a group where we're gonna be in front of a camera speaking about all sorts of topics. I just wanted to try that, and it's something that that allows me to kind of like come out of my shell a bit more. also improve my communication skills. Being a communications major, I gotta be good at communication. I gotta be able to have those conversations with people, and I'm that kind of person that likes to talk with all kinds of people, talk about all kinds of subjects. It doesn't bother me.
As y'all can tell, he's very well spoken.
He's very well spoken.
No, and I appreciate it. And you guys are very well sophisticated, well-rounded people, and I'm glad to be a part of this show.
Thanks, man.
We try to, man. We try to. But Cesar, what about you, man? You doing good? You doing good? Why did you decide to, partake in this journey with us again after that first, episode that you were here with us?
Well, like pretty much what Christian said, I want to build myself more, open myself more, and my communication skills. My field I'm trying to go to is the law enforcement, like the last video I mentioned about, and I want to be talking with other civilians, and trying to have a conversation with them. So I feel like with joining that avenue, it could help me and build more communication with y'all and what's going on.
Right, absolutely, man. And obviously we've heard a little bit about them, talking about why they really value the show and what they want to, what they bring to the show. But Jeremiah, what about us? Some people have been, questioning what really is this show, what really is this podcast, and what type of...
Well, not a podcast anymore, it's more of a show, but going off of what Kevin's saying, so obviously you guys know I actually did start this in 2020. I didn't start this in 2021, I started in 2020 of August. And yes, it was a podcast on Spotify, Apple. It's still there, obviously, but the reason why I started this project is because it was something I wanted to be, in my lifetime, I want to be something not just my career, obviously that matters to me, but more it's there are people in our lives that don't speak out enough about their opinions, and there are things that they might be going through that may be holding back on their in a shell.
Right.
They may not know how to enunciate what they're going through. So it's up to us. We're all in our 20s, and we all have different experiences of life. When I say pick your own lane, these guys picked their own lane. They all had different paths and got to where they are right now, and we're still obviously growing as young adults.
Exactly. We want to try to, obviously bring those tough topics that a lot of people don't really want to talk about nowadays.
Yeah.
Obviously, we heard, my parents always like to make fun of me because they say that, our generation is lost. That we basically, that nobody wants to become a doctor anymore. Nobody wants to, really just value life. Right, romance is dead. We talked about that on Cesar's episode. So they're just basically saying that our generation is just screwed. But we're trying to prove that
we're trying to turn a table with that.
Exactly. We're in our early 20s. We want to use social media as a platform. We want to use YouTube and this show as a platform to really speak on those serious topics and obviously say our own personal opinions and whatnot. And just to change the perspective of those who think that our generation is lost. One of the things that we actually wanted to mention to you guys on the show is that we wanted to just change the format of how we're actually going to present on our podcast specifically.
Yeah, so going off what Kevin said, so usually the previous episodes that we've done, the past 11 or 12 episodes we've done, we usually mention we have a guest, or usually between me and Kevin, we have news headlines. And with the news things, there's news happening every single day. There's probably something happening right now as at the recent episode. But we want to be more consistent with the news stuff in that sense. So with the show, we're not going to do as many news headlines because we actually have a separate account for that. Is that right, Kevin?
Exactly. Starting today, we have launched a new account, especially on our socials, that's just going to be focused on the news. Just providing news sources. So obviously last week, we were talking on one of our last episodes, we were talking about,
the winter storm.
The winter storm and talking about Ted Cruz and what's going on in politics. Yeah. But now, instead of talking that on the show, we're just going to post it as just a reliable news source for you guys to check up on. With that being said, we also decided that on our podcast, we want to just focus mainly on our guests. Isn't that right, Jeremiah?
For sure. With our guests, it's basically we're going to have them tell their stories. And with their stories, there's going to be some kind of lesson that me and Kevin could take out of it, or y'all could take out of it, right? Because we all have different walks of life.
Right.
We all think different ways. We agree, disagree, but at the end of the day, it's all about finding at least some kind of sense between whoever's in the room, right? and trying to like move forward. We're trying to do like progress, right? We're not trying to move backwards, like Kevin said. Like we're not trying to be like wanderers on this earth. We're trying to be moving forward to help ourselves personally, financially, spiritually, mentally, or maybe right.
And with the podcast, obviously we've been talking, about like those serious topics. But what about, like the podcast is all fun and games. We say a few jokes here and there. But some people, we want you guys to really get to know us more. And we've actually decided to go on and make another channel, which is going to be specifically just focused on vlogging.
And that's the biggest thing right now. So here's a little teaser for you guys if you want to see what's in tune for that.
Exactly.
No. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Help! I can't see. I can't see. I can't see. Let's go!
Ya tú sabes.
Yo,
That
what
was crazy.
just happened?
We
That
did
was,
that,
that was sick. I don't know about you guys, but we are definitely excited for what's going to be coming in the next couple of weeks and whatnot.
Sure.
So you guys definitely got to stay tuned. But basically those vlogs are just to get to know us more. Just see that fun and exciting aspect of our lives. We are all really close friends and we all like to hang out with each other. But it gets to the point where
Hey, we're fun people. We're fun people. We're not boring. We're
Exactly.
Exactly. And so with the vlogs, we just wanted to just show that like it's just gonna be small little clips of just maybe around like I don't know, just a couple short little minutes, just so you guys can just enjoy what we do on a daily, weekly basis.
Right.
But with that being said, we are all college students.
We have our own obligations to meet, but we're trying to make it as fun for you guys. And the main thing for us is like what fuels our content is your guys' feedback and your guys' support. That's all we ask for you guys. Just support our channel, share our stuff, follow our socials. That's a simple formula, at least in my eyes.
Exactly. And if you guys have something to tell us, look, just message us. I mean,
we're all socials, yeah.
We're open to all these different ideas. I mean, someone reached out to me and they said, "Hey, man, I'm loving your podcast here and there," and they just said, "This is the type of things that we want you to really that you guys should really focus on."
Right.
And we're going to take that into consideration, and we're gonna make it as a priority for you guys, if that's what you guys desire. Obviously, we have our own ideas, but we're doing this for you guys, and we want you guys to be part of our show. Part of the team as well.
Part of the journey, right? So.
Exactly. So part of the journey.
I like that.
Yeah. So like I said, obviously the YouTube section's open. YouTube comment section's open. So be sure to comment below what you guys think about Cesar and Christian. Be sure to follow these guys on their socials. Actually, Christian, real quick, how can we connect with you?
So,
Cesar,
real quick, so I'm very active on Instagram. I've got a Snapchat. I've even got a LinkedIn if you want to network with me to collaborate. I'm like I said, I'm a communications major with a business background. So hey, hit me up and maybe we collaborate. Networking is great.
If you guys didn't understand what Christian said, be sure to check the description. Hey, I tell you, I literally tell people to check the description. Check the description, guys.
I'm speaking English, right?
Dude, at this point, I have no idea what you're saying.
I don't know, too. Communication is...
Sorry.
It's from the show, so he can clarify what he's saying.
Yeah, this is gonna help. This is gonna help me speak,
Exactly.
their English.
Exactly. Just to recap, we got the podcast. We're gonna be modifying it. We're gonna be really focusing on our guests and really just bring those really, just personal conversations with our guests and with one another. The vlogs are just going to be fun, entertaining, and just can't wait for that to finally come out. Episodes should be coming out very shortly, in about a couple of days or maybe even in a week. We also have our socials with the news aspect. We're now putting it on a different, we're separating our account a little bit just to make it more just, I guess, accessible.
You guys can pick and choose what you guys want to look for when it comes on avenues. Everything we're saying is all the avenues. So just trust us when you hear us out. So.
Right. So Cesar, Christian, what can you promise to the audience right now that we're going to do for them? I guess.
Cesar, we're gonna bring quality content. We're gonna bring in quality content, and it's gonna be good content that people can relate to. That we want people to watch our videos and they can take something from it. You know, a lesson. You know, stuff that's worth watching the whole thing through. Because the videos that I've watched so far, and that's what's really brought me to this channel to want to be a part of this show, is the videos that you guys have posted. I feel like I've learned a lot. Whether it's relationship advice, being a fatherhood, stuff like that. It's just stuff that is really valid, especially in today's world.
Cesar, where do you see us in the next year? We obviously have our expectations, but we want to also reach our goals. So where do you see us maybe in the next year?
Next year, bro. Hear me out. Where I see us in the next year, I want this channel to be more international. See, look at your face. International. Hear me out. 5 more years. International. We're gonna be international, worldwide, like Mr. Worldwide and Pitbull. You know
Ya tú sabes. Yeah, we're gonna go to India and we're gonna be like.
I know. go to my village.
And also South America too, cause like we want to represent like where we're from. Colombia, Cuba, Peruano también. So I really want to see the channel expand more and people can hear us. And also we're not just about like we're also like advice and all that, but I want to make the channel more entertainment as well.
Yeah, we're all about be fun, man.
Variety, baby. Diversity, variety. We're just trying to, this show. It's
all one big pot. Yeah.
Exactly. And we just need your love and support. Once again, hit that like button, subscribe, notification bell, and share this with all of your friends, your family, that one, third cousin that you have.
Yeah.
And we'll see you on the next one.
And as always, thanks for having us on The
Avenues.
Now let's jump in.
Hey. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Yo, Christian, Cesar, what's up, guys?
Get him.
Wait, guys.
Whoa,
wait, hey. Wait, what are y'all doing? Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, Jeremiah's getting jumped. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here.